Hey bosses, Courtney here, your cheerleader, your friend, and your human design coach. We're creating yield signs in your life. Have you noticed that as you've been getting the texts? You're creating these yield signs, so you're yielding to your human design type through building that awareness, honoring who you are, and finding those workarounds that are right, that get you onto that freeway and crush it in your goals, okay? Your goals are here and you're on the path and you're driving right towards them at a fierce speed. That it's your speed, that's your journey, that's for you. Now, any Brits out there for me? They're the British cycling team hired Bracefield. Now, Bracefield was focused on small gains, which might not seem in the sports coaching world to make a lot of difference. They were like, okay, good luck with that, Bracefield. He was focused on these small gains, these 1% gains that built up over time. So really looking at the equipment. How was the equipment? Is there any small changes we could do with the equipment? What about the fabrics that the cyclists are wearing? What about training patterns? He was looking at those small incremental changes. They continue to find 1% changes that were overlooked in unexpected areas like nutrition, maintenance, routines, any of those. And over time, these many micro betterments that were overlooked in the past changed everything. Now, sometimes we feel like as we're making changes, we make one step forward and then 5 steps back. But if you're undaunted in your determination to move forward, if you continue to feed those 1% gains, if you continue to decondition your mind about how you're supposed to show up in the world, if you take your coaches, your mentors' best practices, and you layer on your human design inner power, you can do anything. You can become. So look at what British cycling did. Before Brailsworth, they were not expected to win anything. And again, they were like, 1% changes, that won't do much. But look at how they showed up. Over the past 2 decades of implementing this philosophy, British cycling have won the Tour de France 6 times. During the past 4 Olympic Games, British cyclists have been the most successful country across all cycling disciplines. And in the recent Olympics, the UK won more gold medals in cycling than any other country. Small gains are the best gains. As you get these texts, they might seem simple, but they're simple because simple gets implemented. Shifts, small changes over time change you. You can take those few minutes each day to align yourself with your design and feel satisfied as you coast down the road of your boss journey. Feel even more momentum increase as you take those small changes over time, because small gains are the best gains, because they stick with us. They stay with us. One of you guys said on Voxer, which sums it up beautifully, is I felt like I can do more and be more. And you can, and you are. So let's rise. So Vox me back. How are you seeing yourself become more? Let's rise.